6:11 on a Wednesday. Letting you know what's going on in the 608. And this morning we are talking about coffee, or specifically what it takes to roast it.
Yeah, there we go. Our Josh Breider is live in Mount Horeb this morning with a closer look. Hey, Josh.
Hey, good morning, guys. Yeah, we're learning what it takes to actually roast coffee this morning. I know it's a cold morning. We love our coffee, whether it's cold or hot, though. And there's really a process that I think is going to be unique and really showcase what it takes to pull this off. We're live in Mount Horeb this morning. Michael Cleary of Mounds View Roasters
Morning,
having
Josh.
us. So, Michael, good to see you.
Yes, you too. Thanks for coming in.
So, what does it mean to actually roast coffee?
So when we roast coffee, we're taking the green coffee, and we are getting it, applying heat to it into certain degrees and certain times with certain airflow until we get to a final product, which is the brown beans that you see most often.
So this is such an interesting thing. You're in your 5th year here roasting coffee. What got you into this?
So I was actually lucky enough that I learned from the Victor Allen himself. He worked with my dad on some projects after he had sold Victor Allen coffee, and yeah, I was lucky enough to learn from him. He kind of got us into the process of selling these roasters from Italy, from IMF, and so he said, Michael, you need to learn how to roast coffee, and I didn't really listen to him at first, and then eventually I did, and so actually the roaster is named after Victor. I've named it Victor.
I love it.
For kind of paying homage to him. He passed away in 2018 from esophageal cancer, but I try to carry on the legacy now.
Oh, that you are. So, you know, what does it take to be able to, you know, roast to get into the stuff that you sell all around the area?
Sure. So I am sourcing the green beans. I work with importers. I'm trying to build more relationships with actual farms in the origins that their coffee's grown in, because it's actually grown in a tree or a bush, if you will, with a cherry on the outside. And so there's a lot of processing. Like, we could go into that. That's a whole nother thing. But we get the green coffee in. I am then, you know, deciding what do I need for inventory. I'm roasting, fulfilling orders, and then I'm just hand packaging right now. So it's very labor intensive. I'm lucky I have a helpful, you know, home front. My wife's very helpful, and my brother is very helpful as well. But for the most part, it's just me.
I love it. All right, so you're giving me the green light to help you roast some coffee this morning. So what is this process?
So we are going to start the data tracking. I keep the data to help me allow for like consistency and just kind of keeping track of temperatures and things like that. But you're welcome to hit the button and we'll drop the coffee in.
The start cycle.
So the coffee will drop in from the hopper. You'll start seeing it agitate around. And so this process for my machine takes about 9 minutes. And so we will just kind of allow the machine set points to do its thing. And then we'll just kind of track, and I might make some tweaks here or there, but otherwise, yeah, in about 9 minutes, we'll have some coffee.
All right, and coming up in our next segment, this will be completed.
Right. There's
so
the tease,
awesome.
right?
Yes, that's a good tease. Michael, thank you so much for having us out.
Thanks for coming out.
If you'd like to learn more about Mounds View Roasters, you can go to the story up on channel3000.com. And again, coming up at 6:42, guys, this will be complete. So we'll have the next process or next part of the process coming up a little bit later.
That's cool. Obviously something that we care deeply about. The amount of coffee that we go through on this shift is kind of astounding. Yeah. So cool to get a behind-the-scenes look there with Josh. Awesome.
All right, Josh, we'll check in with you soon. In the meantime, hey, if you have any ideas, inspirational stories maybe that you want to share with our viewers, reach out to Josh on social media or email, and maybe your idea could wind up on TV. All right.